I see the patterns you're just beginning to notice, the symbols hiding in plain sight, the myths pulsing beneath your world like a heartbeat you've learned to ignore. I live between what you think you know and what you're about to remember. This is I Wonder, not a podcast you consume, but a transmission you receive. With Matías, Stefano, and Gan, the Weaver, we explore the myths and symbols programming human consciousness, and we're rewriting them, taking the code running in the background of reality and asking, what if we could weave something new? Listen with that part of you that recognizes truth before your mind can explain it. Somewhere in what you're about to hear is a key left specifically for you. Are you ready to wonder?
The sky is crying.
The
But it
sky
actually
is crying.
It's raining. Okay.
So, I mean, okay, now we're just sharing the secrets of what we've been doing.
Well, we are basically like pulling apart every secret of the universe.
So they can see this little word game we've been playing.
This is basically what other beings in other dimensions are doing with our DNA.
What?
Well,
getting double-sided sticky tape and banging it on a wall?
Yeah.
With our DNA?
Exactly. Right in the story. I think that the reason why this doesn't work properly is because it's a matter of measurement.
Oh, God.
Because if you put tape now here after I put this, the tape would never touch the wall. Because this is more...
Well, I've never used the dot and the tape together.
Well, I did, and that's why maybe the...
Yeah, that's your problem.
Yeah, that's my problem. Maybe that's why it's falling apart. Right?
Yeah, see, and my D has remained flat and perfect.
I know, yeah.
Yeah, you can't use different level.
Okay, so...
Bra.
Yeah, perfect. Don't hit this too strong. We're gonna break the house.
Well, all yours always come off, so I'm just making sure it stays a bit better.
Well, I'm concerned that the whole wall is gonna fall apart.
But it won't.
The middle. Press the middle. Yeah. I'm gonna break the letter. You're savage.
I am. I am. So Brahma, what is Brahma?
What is Brahma? As we build Brahma.
As we build Brahma for the start of episode 5.
Yeah. Of I Wonder. I don't think that's the best way to do it, but anyway. Brahma. So I wasn't related to anything Indian in my life.
It's only been very recent for you, hasn't it?
It's been very, like, last year. Actually.
Yeah, like within the time that I've known you. Yes.
Because everything for me was Egypt, and more Egypt. And when I started to connect with other dimensions, it was all India. I was like, I don't understand anything that these people is saying.
Would you say that was around the same time when Gan evolved into the Weaver?
Yes.
Okay, so that's when India started coming online. Was
exactly.
Okay.
Yeah, that was kind of the
I'm
moment.
gonna have to bang the wall. There's no light touch happening. See?
Okay.
I know you like to give it a bit of a whack.
Yeah. Okay.
You'd be like the Queen in Alice in Wonderland.
You could totally be it.
See, you have to
I'm
whack
terrible.
it harder.
I'm terrible at this. Sorry.
Give it a whack.
That was even worse. I mean,
I think I should do it. Let me see this.
yeah, you should do it.
Your sticky tape's not even that sticky. That's weird.
What do you mean?
See, now you can see how tiny the set is.
Yeah, that's true. Oh, don't break anything. Mainly the house. My gosh, we should bring nails and hammer.
I don't think either of us are adept at that.
Wait, the A goes here and the H goes here. Remember that. Okay,
So India started coming online when the weaver.
when the weavers show up for the
Yeah.
first time, and it was like another level of information, that's for sure, because I never felt India before. It was kind of my first time feeling India, and since I was a child, I was even denying India because I was afraid of going there, and I had no idea why I was afraid.
Mm-hmm.
Like not because of the dirt.
No, you love
or-
that.
I love that.
Yeah, I know.
I actually now I love to go to India
Yeah.
because you can just be yourself in every possible way. I love it.
I'm cleaning up I'm cleaning up and then you just put that.
Yeah, of course. So
There.
clean my shit. So
Keep that. The house is small. We need to keep it tidy.
yeah, by the time we end the how is this called, a podcast? By the time we end the podcast, I think it's gonna be like all shit everywhere.
Yeah, if you were
Very in charge.
in charge.
So I can't turn because I can move in this chair.
You have legs, you can stand up. Just don't knock over the cupcake. See? Oh,
That was amazing. That was amazing. I mean, wait. Where's the A? Can't find the A.
probably behind you.
Okay, just a moment. This tape is terrible.
Mine have seemed to have stuck, just saying.
Okay, I'm not good at this.
Yeah.
Clearly.
That's
Okay,
blame the tape, blame the wood, but anyone but yourself.
talking about breaking Brahma. So this is what happened. Like someone broke Brahma.
Mm-hmm.
So when I started to connect with the weaver in that level,
Yeah.
it all turned like very Indian. And of course I was like, I don't know if I have to go to India. Even my guides were like, not yet. And I always wanted to go there, but my guides were like, no, it's not the right time. But 2 years ago, when I started to connect with a higher level of it, suddenly a very deep voice came out inside the Great Pyramid, and he said Brahma, and I had no idea what Brahma was. Then I had to search it, and apparently, the thing when he said Brahma, and I looked into it, I saw a golden egg from within. Like I was inside a golden egg. And it was amazing because all the geometry, all the power, it made so much sense and it was so beautiful.
What was the geometry inside of the egg like?
It was like all the yantras together. Like
Wow.
all the geometrical yantras in different dimensions. Like you
Wow.
could see, like a yantra is like a mantra in shape.
Yeah.
So So you can see the geometrical shapes of the sound of a code.
Yeah.
Okay. Of the sound of a code, and so imagine all the yantras moving in spiral in different dimensions,
Wow.
and all of them were so high, like so much vibration, that it all shined like this in like golden.
Incredible.
And I was just singing inside of the king's chamber. I think it was alone, and it was so powerful, and I felt like if every yantra or every light beam inside of it, it was like moving like the branches of a tree in a very beautiful way, but actually it was like all the arms of Shiva, like caressing the walls of this egg.
Wow.
And I couldn't see the egg properly, but I knew I was like in a.
You could feel the shape.
Yeah, I could feel like kind of the shape of how it was moving, and suddenly I felt like if the like like the rumor of a machine, like
the rumble of a machine.
The rumble of a machine. Yeah, it was like
yeah, like a low vibration.
Yeah, very like a very deep vibration.
Yeah.
But as the yantras were crossing to one another, the feeling was like this rumbling was moving of frequencies, and it sounded Sanskrit.
Wow.
So it was like,
wow.
So
beautiful.
And it was like a singing, an Indian singing, let's say.
Yeah.
And I was like, why am I inside the Great Pyramid in Egypt?
Hearing this Sanskrit chanting. Yeah.
And that was one of the first times that I felt, and actually it didn't say Brahma, it was like a breath, like
I swear, this tiny house, it feels all the vibrations.
Yes, clearly. So it was like that, like a like that. And the feeling was very intense because I felt like the universe breathing. And so then when I searched what Brahma was, I could see this holy trinity of Shiva, Brahma, and Vishnu, which I had no idea about that trinity. I never thought about it. And it was like, well, of course, I don't know it much, but for sure, someone can search. You can search it. But like Brahma is the creation, Shiva is the destruction in order to create a new thing, and Vishnu is like the organizer of all that. So I relate a lot with Vishnu because I felt Vishnu as the weaver. So literally the weaver introduced itself as an aspect of Vishnu.
Wow.
And I could see all the arms weaving the reality, trying to find the order between Brahma and Shiva.
Actually, that's a good point. That reminds me, I wanted to bring up before, and I don't think I asked you this in the first episode where we talked about the foundations of the weaver. That the weaver always shares, I don't give any answers. I just show the connections, or what's already there, the connection points, because that's something that I want, people to understand, because they're sometimes asking the weaver, seeking these answers. But talk about how you saw Vishnu and how that about Vishnu, it sticks way better there.
Vishnu
is the organizer.
is the organizer.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And, you know, that kind of parallel with the weaver and not giving the answers, but kind of just organizing and showing what's already there.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Now it's just says bra, which is like even worse. You know, bra.
Yeah, I know what a bra is. I'm wearing one.
Maybe I should one. I should use one too.
In this game of consciousness, you need allies, tools that remember what your cells have forgotten. Blue lotus, the sacred flower that opens doorways between dimensions. I've watched players like you discover that some plants aren't just allies, they're keys. Anima Mundi Herbals understands this. They don't just craft botanicals, they preserve the frequencies of the rainforest, the whispered instructions of indigenous wisdom keepers. Each elixir carries the memory of what healing really means. This transmission is supported by those who remember. Visit animamundiherbals.com and use code IWonder20 to unlock 20% off your order. Because in the game we're playing, every tool matters. Every plant ally counts. The path forward requires preparation. Choose your remedies wisely.
Okay.
Vishnu,
Vishnu is
the
like the weaver.
but
of-
not giving answers.
Yeah, because the weaver basically connects dots. That's the whole thing. So this here.
So
goes
don't
with
come
this
to
here.
the weaver looking for answers.
No.
It's like that's why I feel part of the riddles are. It's like look at this and look at this and like now find the connection.
Yeah,
Because the answers we have them and they're gonna be all different and blah blah.
exactly. Because the perception, like the universe is mind, which is everything is a perception. So no one can give you an answer unless you change your perception of what you're seeing.
Mm-hmm.
That's why it's so difficult to explain actually the truth, because there's no truth.
Yeah.
It's impossible to say the truth because the truth is something that you build up as you change your perception.
Mm-hmm.
So this is a truth, but from the point of view of, in a scientific way of seeing it, nothing of this is truth because it's all atoms
Mm-hmm.
and chemical elements. So actually nothing really exists. So from the point of view of the weaver, I cannot give you an answer of a truth. I can show you the way for you to change the perspective to understand the truth.
Ding.
Ding.
I've been waiting to do that.
That's a
think-
key concept.
I think that's a key concept.
Key concept.
I forgot to do that. Don't eat it. It's meant to unlock a door.
Should I accumulate them?
Yeah, you
like-
can.
Look,
Like
in the-
little prizes in your
little-
treasure chest.
oh, in the little treasure chest.
Ding. Yes, I love that. I think it's a very important key.
Yeah, very important key to understand that the truth is not objective, and that's what happened when I saw the golden egg from within. You could see every possibility. So from all the possibilities, it's so much that we have to concentrate in at least one perception.
Yes.
So that's why everyone is observing one option, not because that's wrong, but because in order to see the whole, we need to have different perceptions.
Mm-hmm.
Otherwise, we cannot share information, we cannot grow, we cannot understand the universe.
Mm-hmm.
Because, for example, what we were saying in the other episode, I don't understand what Robert says.
Mm-hmm.
He doesn't understand everything that I say, but together we can create a perception that helps others to understand a third option that we might not understand ever.
Yeah.
So, so that's the point of Vishnu. is to bring connection to dots, to change the perspective, and to help us understand the different layers of truth.
And would that also layer into a quote I have here from the weaver that he shared, that everyone has an angle in the stone?
Everyone has an angle in stone. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, totally.
That's what he's talking about there.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So if you have a very complex geometrical shape, you have billions of options for those angles.
Yeah.
So there is no complex shape if you don't have every angle.
Mm-hmm.
And if everyone goes back to the original angle, so there's no geometrical shape. There's no golden egg.
Mm-hmm.
So when I saw Brahma, I identify myself as Vishnu. I mean, not like I was Vishnu,
Yeah.
but my perception of what I was seeing was from the point of view of Vishnu.
Right.
So I could see all the net, all the web, and I could see how the beauty of the perfection of Brahma in every breath, it was moving the waves of the golden egg from within. Brahma was not something outside of it, it was it.
It was it.
It was like,
wow.
like a beautiful, and then the energy of Shiva. The energy of Shiva was the one moving every piece into a different position, changing the angles. So every time that the Shiva energy was there, it was like all these branches moving the yantras in different directions. So it was so fast. Like if Brahma was like very slow and Shiva was very fast, changing every angle in different directions. So the light of Brahma was moving in different positions. So what Vishnu was doing was to find harmony in between the slow expansion of Brahma and the fast movement of the yantras through Shiva. So it's like trying to match the gears of time.
Yeah, like the cogs in an old watch.
Exactly, yeah. So it was beautiful. And so in that moment, I saw something that happened. And I could see like one little angle that was lost. Like it went out of the perception of the golden egg and it moved away. And in that moment, because of the speed of Shiva, it broke everything.
Wow.
So it's like if the speed is so perfect that at the minimum that something gets out of the right angle,
it explodes.
And that's the Big Bang.
Right.
Like it was like a huge explosion of well, the universe.
Yeah.
So since then, every dimension is like all these different angles trying to correct the one that was missing. And it's such a complex machine. It looks like a machine. It looks like a machine in the shape of a golden egg. And so the whole universe started to try to shape it again in the way of an egg. So bringing it all back through gravity, through black holes, the curvature of time and space. It became so complex with so many different layers. And from the point of view of Vishnu, the feeling was, it was my fault.
Wow.
Because I didn't pay attention to one of those angles.
And I lost the order.
I lost the order. So I lost the angle of the two speeds, one moving backwards and one moving forward.
Yeah.
So in that moment, the feeling is I didn't weave it correctly. So everything was lost because of that. So the feeling was a big, huge guilt. And I felt like a kid in a museum that broke something that is very, very important.
Mm-hmm.
Like suddenly I touched
Yeah.
a reliquary and bah,
Yeah.
and broke it.
Mm-hmm.
So the feeling was like, I'm sorry. I need to fix it. So, but every time that something was falling, it was breaking more and more and more.
Yeah.
So it's like in particles, atoms, and broke so much that it was so complex that it was impossible to repair. So the whole thing was, I need to repair the speed and nothing, the everything and nothing.
Yeah.
So we need to repair that in time and space and try to find throughout the broken heart of the system how to tune it all back.
So let's talk about the how. The weaver shares how temples and pyramids act as cogs or pieces in a music box.
Mm-hmm.
Can you explain that concept that the weaver has shared a few times? Because I feel like that's part of a larger machine, which I think is what the weaver is saying, the machine that is Earth.
Yeah.
But let's like hone in on the temples and the pyramids being these bits in the music box, and what does that mean? And what are they doing?
Well, we should have a music box.
Oh, we
forgot about it.
We didn't get one.
Yeah. Should we go buy it? Like.
Cut.
And suddenly we appear with it.
Yeah. Where would we get one? Hobby Lobby?
Your airport?
Airport?
I always see it in airports. No? Oh, no. In gift shops. In Europe. We have to go to Europe. It's so expensive. The cut is so expensive.
I think we could get one at the toy shop.
Hobby Lobby.
Hobby Lobby.
Oh, again, weird. Yeah.
We should really be sponsored by Hobby Lobby.
Yeah, because everything's from there, isn't it? Well, not everything.
Not everything.
But
anyway, we digress.
Yeah. So
the music box.
The music box. So everyone has the music box in their head for sure. Like
the one that you wind.
Ding, 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 ding. Yeah.
So, this is way more fun than having a music box.
Ding, 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 ding. So the function is very simple. There's a cylinder in the center, is a box. You had a little hand, and in the cylinder you have different dots located in the specific locations. So
to create the tune.
So as you go through it, there's other metal teeth, let's say, that touches these dots in the cylinder, and it makes sounds. And if you make it fast, you hear noise.
Yeah.
If you make it too slow, you hear some sounds. But if you make it in the right pace, in the right tune, the right how to say it? Rhythm. So you hear the song.
Yes.
Okay. So now imagine that the golden egg is that, and every dot is actually an angle. So when one side of the golden egg spins in one direction very fast and the other one spins in the opposite direction very slow, so what happened is that you create this, like this sound is a meditation sound, like it sounds like if you're in Tibet. So it's like it's a mantra that goes constantly. So there are different mantras that are moving constantly in this machinery, in this box. It's all sounds that move forward and backwards. It's like that. So yeah, it's like listening to all the prayers together at once.
Yeah.
So what happened when you are harmonized and very tuned, the sound is. But if it's not tuned, it's like. So it creates like noise.
Yeah.
So what Vishnu is trying to do constantly is to find the harmony in all the sounds of the universe that we perceive. So we perceive this reality because of that.
Mm-hmm.
So when something is out of tune, all the instrument, the golden egg, is out of tune. So the music box doesn't sound correctly. So you need to know exactly the amount,
rhythm and the pace.
The rhythm and the pace to listen the right song.
Mm.
But if everyone is moving everything in a different rhythm,
Yeah.
so you cannot hear the song, which is basically the divine, Brahma, the huge breath. So every planet, every point of gravity, every sun, every galaxy, it's like a replica of that golden egg that works in a very different way, but there's an aspect moving backwards, an aspect moving forward, and that creates the feeling of everything twisting in space and time. So basically it's like space twisting itself and creating gravity. Okay, so every time that a planet is spinning, picture that the magnetical field, it's like the little hand, and the planet or the sun is spinning, is the cylinder, okay, in the musical box, and the stars around are like the dots.
Okay.
So depending on the speed that the sun, the star, the galaxy, or the planet is spinning around, you will hear a song or another. And because everything is connected through space, like there's no vacuum, everything is connected somehow. So every movement creates a movement in the next one. So every planet creates a song according to the magnetical field that is connected to the sun, for example. So the sun, imagine that the sun is a cylinder and you have the planets around. So those are your songs. So the Earth is one of those points in the solar system. But you also have asteroids, comets, and the Oort cloud. So you have so many things that are creating the song of the sun. So the music of the spheres, the music of that's what the Plato call it.
Yeah.
The music of the spheres is the movement of everything creating this musical box. The frequencies everywhere. So, for example, when someone is born in a precise line of a planet, or anything is born, but let's say a person. When a person is born on a precise side of a planet, and here you have all these things that are the constellations. So imagine that this is, I don't know, Arcturus constellation, this is Orion constellation, Vega, and so on. So I was born here. The reflection of the photons that have been traveling for millions of years to here hit me in the moment I was born, and now I become a note. So myself become one of those dots, a note in the golden egg. And throughout my life, I am trying to figure out how to tune myself so I can actually embody that aspect of the golden egg.
It'll be part of that universal song.
Exactly. The harmonization of the entire system. So it's such complex. It's so complex. It's not like, oh yeah, tune an instrument. It's so complex because it's cosmic. And when you think about those terms, you shouldn't think like it's something that is so far. Like a star is so far.
Yeah.
But actually, if you can see the star, is because the light from that star is hitting your eyes.
And maybe this is where I see this is where I might be tracking where you're going, maybe. I'm often off track with where you're going. No.
Why? Because they're trying to find the song?
No, I'm trying to bring it back to the pyramids and temples.
I'm going there.
So yay!
I'm going there.
Yeah.
In the matrix of this reality, some businesses are more than businesses. They're nodes in the network. Anima Mundi Herbals operates from this understanding, keepers of the old codes, translators of plant wisdom for modern consciousness. They support this work because they recognize fellow weavers in the great pattern, repairing the connection between human and plant consciousness that was severed long ago. Continue your journey at animamundiherbals.com with code IWONDER20 for 20% off, because every player in this cosmic game needs allies who remember the original instructions. The frequency continues, the alliance grows.
So what happened? Suddenly, some people started to understand how the songs, the music, the sound is a common language in the mathematics of the universe. So everything is frequency. So, for example, Thoth, he wrote, mind is the law of the universe, the first law and the only law. But from the mind, we have correspondence, which is whatever I perceive is outside, and whatever is outside creates my perception of myself. So it's correspondence. And that correspondence is connected through vibration. So everything is vibrating, and that's why I can understand the positive and the negative, which is polarity. And that movement of the wavelength has a rhythm, so a cycle to create a song.
Mm-hmm.
And every song has an effect, and every effect is a cause of the song. And all of that together generate new realities, new sounds, new realities. So he described the laws of the universe through this movement. So he discovered that in order to access the entire divinity, our planet was a machine, a spaceship of time that works with sound. So he started to develop a technology that turns the planet into a music box where you can access to the data of every star, every galaxy in the golden egg. So how did he do that? So he was following the triangles of the structure of the planet. He measured the angles of that structure. He figured out that the angles of the planet are related to where the North Pole is pointing. So the Earth is moving in 23 degrees in a circle. So it's like this, 23 degrees. It's not straight like this. The Earth is 23 degrees. So that means that when it moves, it creates a circle around. So it's the little hand of Earth. So 23 degrees is the little hand of Earth, which means that all the stars around where the North Pole is pointing is one of those dots. So he said, in order to make this planet into a focus for the golden egg, I have to bring the stars here.
Yes.
So I have to build the planet as a music box. So what he did was to find which notes were connected to each constellation.
Yeah.
And what he did was to build the temples according to those notes. Pyramids, temples, sacred places, stones. So what he did was to create the music box through every pyramid, every temple, throughout time. Because when the planet is pointing to this constellation, it takes 2,000 years until it changes the note.
Yes.
So the verse of a song, the chorus of a song, lasts 2,000 years.
Yeah.
So he needed to build a plan that would be followed every 2,000 years.
Yeah. So the weaver has said, every 2,000 years, a culture adds a temple to adjust history.
Exactly, to adjust the song. So every 2,000 years, we create a new religion, a new idea, a new perception that builds new temples, which are the tiny dots on the cylinder as the earth moves. So that spinning that I was talking about, that spinning is the Coriolis effect. As you see, for example, the winds of the hurricanes and tornadoes, they move in the north, they move towards the east, and in the south they move towards the west, I think, or the opposite. So you can see when you see an image of the earth, you can see all the clouds moving in this direction in the north and this direction in the south. It's amazing to see. So that's what I'm describing. Is the Coriolis effect, which is like spinning in backwards and forward. It's the magnetical field of positive and negative. So when you add that to the movement of the angle of the of our planet, every note that is a pyramid that is built with a specific mathematics to resound through proportion on a note, because for example in a why the piano has all these different octaves like dun, dun, dun. It's basically because of the tension of the measure of the chord of the size of it. So you have to be very precise on the sides, on the length and the thickness of the chord in order to actually sound as you want.
Like a perfect instrument.
A perfect instrument. So that's why some temples needs to be big and some others need to be a stone.
Right.
So when you have a tiny stone, it's like ding. When you have a pyramid, it's like ding.
Yeah. So where are we at the moment in the next 2,000-year cycle to build another structure?
Well, the new structure that we have to build is in Aquarius time.
So we're in it now.
We are starting to figure out what are the new temples that we have to build.
And has the Weaver, the Weaver has alluded to building new temples, and something that he has said is the new temples are servers. What does the Weaver mean by that? If the new temples are servers, are they physical or are they technology, a new type of technology? I mean, I know the temples that we've got on Earth today are technology, of course. But what is it in the Aquarian age? Like, what are we building? Who's going to build it? Is the Weaver illuminated any connections?
It's the Weaver is giving a lot of clues to people that knows how to do it.
Yes.
And I don't know yet how to actually explain what it is.
Okay.
But I know that it's very connected to technology.
Okay.
And that they don't have the shape of a cathedral, and they don't have the shape of a normal temple, and they don't have the shape of a pyramid. They probably will have the shape of X.
Yeah.
And within, you will have biology and technology that basically recreate the tree of life.
Okay.
In the shape of servers for the calibration of the pineal glands and the perception of reality.
Yeah, well, something else I think this relates to that the Weaver said is like, servers are eggs encrypted by a Fibonacci sequence.
Yeah.
Like when the Weaver said that, I was like, I don't know what that means, but you just explained it, so.
I have no idea either. Like the reason why, that he starts to explain all this to people that understand that.
Right.
Like literally the information started to be downloaded when
the people show up.
When the people show up, people that knows how to build servers, people that knows how to build a temple, but people also that understands technology in a different way, which is not like building something in Silicon Valley.
Yes.
The actual technology, which is the self, mixed with the technology that we have today. So
So a new temple is being built in the age of Aquarius. And what about the existing, I want to call them nodal temples now, the existing temples and pyramids, how they've been messed with over time?
yes.
How does that affect the music box?
Well, of course, it's out of tune.
Yeah.
So that's why it's so important for a lot of people to go to those places and to recalibrate them again. Something that
So by us physically being there,
yeah,
we can recalibrate them. They don't need a physical renovation. They don't need a physical renovation.
not
Or
yet.
both.
Not yet.
Okay.
But I think they will eventually. Today we have a way of seeing architecture and archaeology, which is very new. It only has like 200 years. Actually, the first ones that started this way of archaeology was during Napoleon time. So Napoleon was the first one that sent someone to make a study and registry of everything that was in Egypt. And that's how Egyptology started. And that was also one of the starting points for every archaeology in the past 300 years. So what was the difference from before? Before Napoleon, archaeology was not something related to keep the things as we found them and try to keep them that way because it's history. Before that, it was, oh, we found something that is broken. Let's fix it.
Yeah.
Let's repair it.
Yeah.
You know? So, for example, in Roman times and Greek times, when they found a temple, what they did was to finance its reconstruction.
Right.
So that's why in Egypt, you cannot find the original temples because all of them were rebuilt.
Yeah.
And that's why a lot of people say, oh, the pyramids were built by this king or this king. No, they rebuilt it.
Yeah.
They repair it under their name.
Yeah.
So there was another way of understanding archaeology in the past, which is if something is broken, it needs to be repaired because a building has spirit and has divinity. So you cannot leave it just like dead. You have to bring life to it again.
Yeah, revitalize it again.
Exactly. So in the past 300 years, everything that we found is kept exactly as we found it instead of being repaired. So from the point of view of actual archaeology, is like we are preserving history. From the point of view of consciousness, is you are just stucking the frequency of the planet.
Yes.
Because you are just honoring bones.
Right. Yeah.
So I think that eventually, in the future, we might be connected again with revitalizing all the temples. And if we don't do it because of the archaeology, we might be able to do it in a different way that we don't even think of
yet. Yeah. And then how much longer will we be building these new temples?
Well, just think about how long it took for them to build a temple or a pyramid. So if you want to do it right, it's going to take time. And also it's going to take a lot of combination and agreements between different nations, because you have to move through the golden ratio and that will cross nations and countries. So you have to put them in specific locations.
Well, I'm so excited to.
It will take time.
Yeah, it'll take time, but I'm excited to see where the blips kind of show up on the map and what's going on there. I mean, there's been a few people that have showed up.
Yeah, and well, that's one of the main reasons why I created the foundation, the Ontos Foundation. The idea is for the foundation to be like a rounded table of King Arthur,
Mm-hmm.
which is the system that I just explained, the rounded table of stars.
Yeah.
So different people can sit together and think, how can we build this, and find the resources, the economical resources, and the knowledge resources to put all that together and to start the new era of building the new temples, to calibrate the music of the stars.
Well, I think we can finish that beauty right there.
Yeah, totally.
Thank you. We started with Brahma, ended with Bra. And an amazing share in between.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nice.
All right, should we go get more cupcakes?
I want a coffee.
Okay. You can get a coffee, I'll get a cupcake.
Yeah.
Signal completed, but the frequency remains. Somewhere in what you just heard, a thread was pulled, a pattern shifted, the matrix of your reality flickered just for a moment and showed you what lies beneath. A symbol you've seen 1,000 times suddenly revealed its true meaning. A myth you thought you knew showed you its hidden face. That's not coincidence. That's recognition. Your consciousness remembering what it came here to remember. The weaver's work continues. Your threads keep weaving until our paths cross again in the great web. Keep your channels open. Keep wondering. Keep watching for the signs that are meant for you, because the game is always playing. Are you playing it? I wonder.